Oh, look at how soon he is.
I'm not worth anything. Why would you vial me? I'm not worth anything. Come on.
I'm not worth it. That's not true, Envy.
Vial Brady then, okay? I don't care. Vial both of you.
This is going crazy. Thank God. Thank goodness. All right. Les versus Dockhack. It's going to be Forest versus Haven. And guys, kick it off. What's going to happen?
Right, oh, man. So, Les has those sweet Japanese cell phone sleeves. Go ahead, brother. And, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Anyway, his hand, again, not looking super good, though. We can see Dockhack has got, you know, a pretty decent opening here. He's going to have a 2-play. If he draws a 3-drop or even a 1-drop, it's going to be really good to reduce the cost of his Eagle Man sitting in hand. And then he'll be able to play that Alice. And
well, his hand's not getting any better. And Lest actually has... He drew the Fairy Circle there, so he has double Fairy into Ancient Elf.
Yes.
Which is pretty good.
Oh wow. My goodness! Actually, this is not a hand
drew
you want.
All 3 Marchers 2 times.
This is...
And Dockhack didn't go for a trade, so Les gets the max value out of his Ancient Elf here.
Yeah. This is just depressing.
That is quite the draw. That is a card game right there.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see. He's not
wow, Les actually went for... He's going to trade, even. Instead of playing Ancient Elf as a 4/5, he's going to trade.
Well, I don't necessarily understand his line. Maybe he was thinking, I can start pushing some damage next turn myself. But, I mean,
now,
he
playing
doesn't
Alice
really
there
have...
is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it really didn't. It only pumped that. But the thing is,
what
else was he
going to do? It pumped just Kaiser.
Yeah, it's like, what else was he going to do, though? He's got to play something.
Like Kaiser?
I'm Force Protector.
Oh, yeah, he could have played Kaiser, but... yeah, that's
which would have done the same thing to Eagle Man that Alice did. Alice is going to get evolved over here. A little hopscotcherino onto Alice, and she's dead now.
Well, maybe he just felt like... well, he's not going to play it this turn. He's going to play March ST time for sure.
Oh, see, that was the plan, to just draw another one. That was the plan the whole time.
Oh, well, now we understand.
Yeah, all according to Keikaku here. He has a 3-play point Eagle Man, so a 3-play point 4/5 ward is pretty good. And a full health Tin Soldier now.
Well, let me take a quick look at his list.
Rip.
Let's see. Not list. We're looking at you. So
Lion can come down next turn and pop a tea time for free.
He is rocking...
This is actually a pretty good turn. Alice into Eagle Man is pretty strong.
An eagle.
Okay, so... as we can kind of see in Lest's hand, he doesn't necessarily have a way to clear both of these.
No.
Let's see. No, he doesn't have a way to clear both. So, this could be a break for Dockhack. Yeah, even with that, he can't break both, so...
He would need Will of the Forest plus a fairy, but he doesn't have a fairy anyway. So he's going to evolve over Eagle Man here, getting another 0-play point Goblin Mage.
I'll blow you away.
What? Did he have a Will of the Forest? I don't see a Will of the Forest in this one.
So he would need a Will of the Forest and a fairy.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I don't see one.
Yeah.
Alright, so Lion...
Golden Lion coming down.
Oh, this is just... This is frightening.
It's a lot of stats.
It's always frightening when that happens, yeah. And he'll likely just Evo shoot Xena.
Oh, come on!
Ooh, wow.
Running away is okay.
He's gonna opt to put 5 damage on his Tin Soldier just so he can get 3 damage face with the effect there. And then an Angelic Snipe. Oh my god.
Wow. So he's getting punished in the worst way. If he decides to use the Angelic Snipe here. But I think it would have been better for him to shoot it, right? Because it would still be really healthy, and he wouldn't really, or Lest wouldn't have any real answers to be able to deal with it. I get the whole pushing damage bit, but I don't know if right now would have been the time for him to have done that.
Preserving health on that is pretty good, especially if your opponent plays, you know, the max punishment for it. He can't. He needs to kind of handle the board a little bit though. And if you pop Aaron this turn, you can't pop Aaron next turn. So, although I imagine Angelic Snipe Aaron is just the play.
Well, Lest is running 2 Will of the Forest in his deck, so it, you know, again, having knowledge of your opponent's deck and kind of playing into the potential of a Will of the Forest seems kind of weird, but
true. There is 10 life on board though, and Will of the Forest can only do 8 on a max hand, so. But it would do 10 with Sylvan Justice.
Right, which I don't believe he has in hand, but it still would have been. It would have made it more difficult for Will of the Forest to clear board.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I'm not talking about cards he has
take
in
more
his hand
damage
right now. I'm talking about like any theoretical 9. He's gonna go for a Dance of Death, Glimmering Wings. He's actually gonna leave up the 5/1. I think saving Angelic Snipe to lethal next turn.
Yeah.
But there's now an eagle on the board.
Yeah, it's not really lethal anymore.
An Eagle of Justice. Yeah. Aaron can come down, but he can't play Angelic Snipe next to her Enhance. He does still have an Evolve, so he doesn't need her to get the Evolve.
No, but unfortunately, he's just not going to be able to clear enough of this board to... Yeah, he can't clear enough of this board. There's no way.
He can Angelic Snipe and Evolve Aaron, and I think that's actually fine.
Yeah. Oh, right. He does have an Aaron in hand. Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's right. It's right next to the Roach. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. If you look at the mashed potato hand, but he can get enough because Aaron Evolve goes over the 4/5. Also heals him for 3. Puts up a ward in the background, so he'll be fine. It also sets up an awkward trade unless Dockhack top decks his 3rd Alice, so I think he'd be okay.
Dockhack still has access to drawing Garuda. He still has access to even another Alice, but yeah. So
he wouldn't die to Garuda, but it would be a problem for sure.
Well, leaving followers on board, well, he wouldn't be able to kill that. Never mind.
He's still not going to kill the 5/1.
This ends here.
Saving the Evolve for damage next turn to try and go for lethal. He is just... That Angelic Snipe is just... Lest is committed to throwing that face.
Now, Garuda is lethal.
Yeah.
That's not a Garuda.
That's not a Garuda.
Yeah, it's not a Garuda, though.
And he actually has no wards now, so...
Yeah, Les could easily lethal him. Yeah, this is one of those the way the cookie crumbles kind of deals.
Lest has no bounces. Does he have lethal?
Let's see.
No way he could, right? He has no bounces or parries.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I can't. Never. There it is. There it is. All he had to do is top deck it.
Goblin Mage, 0 play point Goblin Mage, Angelic Snipe, Roach, bounce, Roach. From the Goblin Mage. It's still not enough. Is it? It's not, is it?
Oh, wow.
Is that enough?
No, it's definitely lethal. It's definitely lethal.
Yeah, he's got lethal, because he said sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know if what I said was the lethal, though.
No, but I'm saying he definitely has lethal.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he does have an Evo point to put in additional damage.
Yeah, he does still have an Evo. So.
This is kind of one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, always assume Goblin Mage always pulls Roach, then. Because she does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it always pulls Roach. Like, no one's playing, there's no reason to play, was it Crystalia Lily anymore? Or
Lily, yeah, Dragon's not as popular, no reason to play Lily. No reason to play May, really. So.
Yeah, so it always pulls that. And, yeah. So. Unless it's like, yeah, I knew I was going to draw that Nature's Guidance.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to draw it.
He drew the guidance. I think he did need guidance there. So which makes it weird because like the whole keeping Angelic Snipe the whole game when it could just very easily kill the 5/1 and get rid of the problem. I don't know, like
he took
easy
some.
to be-
This is what I mean, though. This is what I mean about him.
oh
like, he takes
no,
some very-
Dockhack's hand is terrible.
Yeah, that's not a good hand. But this is what I mean about Lest. He takes those kind of weird decisions. You're like, wait, why'd you do that? And they end up working out.
I mean, that was just pure luck. That was pure luck, though. Like,
Yes, it was luck.
It's
I'm not
easy to be
arguing that.
results oriented and say, well, of course he did it. I gave him lethal. It's like, but that was 100% luck. Like,
I didn't once argue that it was not luck. I'm just saying it ends up working out.
They're so
Dockhack's hand needs to shape up really fast here.
la 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 la.
And okay, never mind. It's actually fine now
That's it.
because that's gonna
Yeah,
make Eagle Man
that's it.
playable on 4.
Yep. Playable on 4, then he'll actually, wow. He actually has a really good hand here. Of course, the Lurch kind of go.
Yeah, both players actually are pretty good, but Necro Assassin's gonna be pretty strong next turn. Wow.
Wonders, lands of marvel.
This actually doesn't buff anything but Carrot, except for reducing the cost of the Eagleman.
Which I think is still valid. I think this is worth doing, reducing the cost
Yeah,
of the
for
Eagleman, because it becomes incredibly difficult to be able to deal with the Eagleman after, you know, a March Hares and then a Garuda and all that stuff. Like, I mean, because those Eaglemen are going to end up being 1 costs after that. You know, so yeah, I mean, I'm with it.
The Eaglemen will be 2. Garuda won't reduce them.
Well, no. It will reduce it because the March Hares will pop and another neutral follower will come and play.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. Because the Teen Soldiers are neutral. Yeah.
You're done for.
Oh my god, he even has Lion. Oh my god.
So quiet.
He has
Teen follower,
Lion,
obviously. Confirmed.
He has Lion, but like no amulets to really go with it. But I don't know if it matters too much.
Well, following Garuda with Lion is a pretty big deal. Ooh, this is huge.
Yeah, that's big. That's
Finding
big.
Phantom House. Cerberus can evolve and trade, and then you're holding 11 in hand. That almost puts Dockhack at dead.
Yeah, but once these Eaglemen come down, there's really not much of an answer for
It will
him
be very
unless
hard to
it's-
close once the Eagles come down, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I think that's just his play. Like, I don't think he has any other lines here. He can follow that up next turn
No.
on 6. He could play Lurching Corpse Erd, which is pretty okay.
it is okay. There is a consideration for him just playing Sir, but I don't know how much he really gains out of that.
Go a
Or
little wild.
I mean, he sets up
Go ahead.
Phantom House.
Yeah.
Setting up Phantom House pretty good. And
Now,
if
I
you don't
wonder if he's gonna make.
evolve this,
I was wondering if he's gonna make one of his weird decisions and not evolve here.
dude, I think you have to. Like, yeah,
Okay, he's not being that weird. Okay, he's not
If you
being
don't
that weird.
evolve that, you just get blown up by a Garuda. Like, you have to.
And he was really thinking about it. Oh my
And
goodness.
there's an Arya to pop with the Golden Lion after the Garuda.
This is so disgusting. This is disgusting, man.
I mean, this is Haven, man. That's what they do.
Yep, it is.
He's gonna
And
play
I
Lion now.
completely-
Wow, he's gonna save the Garuda. Pop this.
I like this. I like it. This
The bird can go face
pushes-
now. It puts more stats on board, yeah.
Yeah. It pushes more long-term damage and it puts more stats on board, and that Mordecai is doing all of nothing. Yeah, that's not
Lurching
doing
Corpse
anything.
Erd is... Oh, man. If Lurching Corpse Erd hits that bird, 33%
But
chance
that
to do
would be
almost
very-
nothing.
Destiny.
Oh,
be
God.
pretty-
Mom Spaghetti. Here we go. Knees, weak arms, ready. Okay, hit the...
Wow.
That's fine. Whatever.
I'll show you.
Managed to do
No
it.
one
Oh.
escapes the
The orange
wheel of
gods are on his
destiny.
side.
He would have liked to pop the 5-5, obviously, but it could have been worse and hit the 2-1, so...
Well,
No
at the very
complaining.
least, it was at least able to clear both. But
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
again,
yep.
Dockhack's hand is still insane right now, and I. Oh, okay, I get it.
Ooh, I
Alright.
love this. Yo, I love this. Yes.
0 cost.
Double Eagle Man.
Oh, and Les knows that he's he did the king back. He did
10
the
effective
oh,
health on the
no.
board for 0 play points. But he gets an Eater! He gets an Eater!
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Oh, he's gonna use Eater to buff the the ghosts. No, he can't actually. That doesn't make any sense.
Can't.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why does Phantom help? He only gets rid of one.
Yeah, he only gets rid of one. He will be able to hit face for 2 if he wants to use DB, but he's not.
Oh, you know
he's just gonna.
You know what? I actually forgot Ether got nerfed. I'm thinking of old Ether.
Yeah. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
I'm thinking of old Ether.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh,
going
man,
to matter
this
too much though,
where the
because
game-
this is pretty good.
Yeah. This is where the game gets wrapped up. There's nothing, literally.
The real battle
Yeah.
begins.
Oh my gosh.
Less than I'm the current hand that's gonna be able to deal with it.
He's gonna evolve now just in case Les has, I don't know, like Bahamut on 8 or something.
Yeah, that's likely to happen. At least it's
Yeah,
at least
new
the more
Eekter would have summoned 2 zombies, which would have actually. I mean, new Eekter would have done the same thing. It would have summoned 2 zombies. Still, it would have gotten rid of one of the wards, and then had Eekter on the board. Still, I still think that's better than Phantom Howl, probably.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't matter because he's now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Obviously, I don't know. That's just. You know, in my head, Eekter killed both of them, but even still, Eekter killing one of them, I think, was still better than that.
That's fair.
It's interesting to pop the Phantom Howl there. Really interesting.
It's also possible that he had already thought about doing the Phantom Howl play earlier, and they just kind of tunnel visioned and they just went with that play. You know, that happens
That's
to the
true.
best of us.
It's happened, yep.
All right.
Bow before Dark Dragoon,
So
ruler of the skies.
Mother,
Mid Shadow
Father, come on.
versus Storm Ramp Dragon at that.
He got rid of a
Storm
really
Ramp
heavy
is-
hand and found a Genesis Dragon back, but
Well, I mean,
It's okay, though.
Storm Ramp has actually kind of made a little bit of a comeback. It's been coming back very heavily on the ladder, for sure.
yeah.
It was a deck that people kind of wrote off after a while because the neutral package was just so much stronger, and now it's almost back to where it was back in Rise of Muhammad. Just people
Yeah, I
are
mean,
playing it.
ladder facilitates those decks that are really, fast and uninteractive and just explosive. And, Ramp Dragon kind of incorporates almost all of those if it gets the right draw, so.
Right.
Double Bahamut.
Yeah, lovely hand though. He
Yeah,
rammed
great hand.
with the Dragon Oracle, but didn't really get anything else. Like, this hand's not good. Okay, like, this is not good.
I mean, he can play Forte in 2 more turns.
I mean, yeah, but
pretty-
how much of a board will Lester have assembled by that time? Like, what's Forte gonna end up doing? Trading into one of his followers? Like, that doesn't seem very good.
Dockhack really thinking about Breath of Salamander onto Lyrial. No Evolve is available next turn, Breath could eventually be enhanced, and if you draw a ramp spell next turn, you're going to cast it anyway, so it will likely heal you.
Yeah.
Decides not to go for it.
I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, I don't think I would have
He's
been.
only going to be taking like 2 damage here, and
Mhm.
I mean he's Dragon, so he does have a lot of opportunity to, heal that damage off of him. But right now, he needs not Zeus. He doesn't need Zeus right now.
Well,
he doesn't
Dockhack
need
has
that.
to keep it now, basically. You can't commit to
Yes.
getting rid of it now.
Yeah, and now this is the
This is what
epitome.
Dragon players deserve. This is what Dragon players deserve. They play 30 10 drops.
Wow.
They deserve this to happen.
Wow.
It's called variance. Yep. He saves a salamander, of course.
I think I don't think he can really come up with
I think
much of
evolving
a
Lyrial
way.
here is pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely evolving Lyrial. I mean, I don't know if Lest can, or if he will even bother to try to put up a board that's resistant to Breath. I think a player of his caliber would definitely be aware that Breath of the Salamander is capable of happening on 6. So
Right.
he doesn't want to lose his entire board to it.
He also saw Dockhack think a long, long time on 3 play points against Illyrial, so he probably kind of knows breath is in hand.
Destiny calls.
I like this. This
He's gonna play around
this
it
makes
here.
this makes the board very resistant to breath of the Sun by at least leaving one follower in play. This case will be the Erd.
Which can also evolve, putting Dockhack at 7.
Yep.
Yep, breath has to come down.
Finally a break.
That was a very heads-up play by Les. He probably was just like, "Yeah, I know you got it, man. That's all right."
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
It was advertised, like it was on a billboard. He saw it going downtown.
As seen on TV.
Yeah.
Mess with me?
Now, Les could just go Evo and press this advantage, and that's what he's gonna
he did
do
every time.
Screw this.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Escapes the
I do not disagree with this at all. I love it. Les is like, you know what, man? You're just gonna lose.
Woo! Ayala though,
On you, dragon.
That
along
was
with
a
Dragoon
decent-
Scyther, is gonna slow stuff down.
That was a decent draw. And as we can see, Les doesn't necessarily have a good 6 point play at
More where
hand.
that came from.
As long as we've
He
got
doesn't,
each
but if he
other.
gets a Cerberus top deck, he's fine.
Hey, what's so
Oh,
angry?
well, Serb top deck is game. So,
You gonna mess with me?
Tender Knight opts to play it.
I'll show you.
He's gonna evolve phase and go for Zombie Party on Ella, or just ignore her probably.
Terrifying, right?
I would ignore the Ayala. No point in putting him
Yeah.
at 9.
Yeah, 8's kind of awkward, 9 is for Phil. And he draws Bahamut, which is blank.
I'm gonna tell on bacon.
Agreed.
Black wings are unbreakable.
He literally has to get rid of this with Forte.
I'll live again.
Yeah, that feels awful.
Yeah, that's
That feels awful.
whatever. And no lethal is drawn, but you can just jam Thane, and that's fine.
He could jam Thane, of course, after jamming Thane. Oh, wait, no. He'll still have the Lich. That's for sure, after the Bahamut, so he will certainly have that available to him.
But there's also 10
So-
Bahamuts. Or 3 Bahamuts.
Well, okay. Well, he has all 3 in hand, so we'll just say it's 10.
Yeah.
Plus, every card in his hand is 10, so we're just assuming every card in his hand is Bahamut.
Yeah, I'd say it's 10 everything. Yeah, the Attendant of Knights is, it's awkwardly great, because he'll have to evolve the Bahamut to kill the Lich, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, that's not exactly how you want to be spending your Evo points, but you do want to win the game.
It can be.
Goes for an Eekter to put him at 1. Whew. Man, look at that Eekter. Look at that Eekter. That is just...
Look at
that's
that
what Eekter
nerf,
should have
people.
always done. That's what
Look at that
Eekter should
nerf.
have always done.
Look at that nerf.
He's a
Wait,
1,
wait.
so...
Witness
Wait,
my
wait.
true strength.
Thane? No.
No.
I'll live
No.
again.
Cerberus wins, though.
Uh,
Mordecai
that's not a-
basically wins. Actually, no, it doesn't, because he just
Yeah.
died on the backswing.
yeah, you can't. Because the Genesis Dragon...
Breathing too
Yeah,
loud.
because he has too much Storm. I forgot it was Storm Ramp Dragon for a second. It was just like... This gives him a turn to set up Zeus, though, which is pretty good.
I like him playing Bahamut.
It's so quiet.
Yeah, it's the most damage. It threatens the most.
Remember when Ektar used to be able to kill Bahamuts?
Remember when Hector could kill Bahamut?
Remember that? That's not happening now.
He's actually dead because Hector can't kill Bahamut.
Yep.
It's actually... Yeah.
Yeah,
He's dead
remember
because
those
Hector
days?
can't...
Curse upon you.
Oh, wow. And what's even worse is that Breath of the Salamander doesn't even do 1 damage to Dockhack because it kills everything at the same time.
Follow.
Yep.
Oh, that feels awful.
He needs 1 damage. 1 damage.
One.
And he got it! He got
And he threw it! And he threw
Oh
it!
my god, left, please.
That's
What a roller
Let's-
coaster.
lucky person.
Worthy of praise.
What a roller
I was-
coaster of emotions.
This
I would be
victory
so
is a
upset
testament
if
to
I
our
was Dockhack.
strength.
I was so upset. So upset. I would be crying rivers of tears after that happened to me. Okay,
Oh my.
he played his heart out. Shout outs to Dockhack. He played that game really well despite having a terrible hand, and he got top decked out of the game.